welcome to another video. So today we are back playing Phantom Knights. I have been really enjoying Phantom Knights. Opponent playing Ecclesia always negates the Ecclesia turn 1. Phantom Knights are actually really fun to play. The deck is just so interesting. You always have to kind of scramble to get what you're trying to get out, and the recursion from the graveyard means you don't ever have to give up. You always got stuff going on. Opponent going into a Monk of the Tenyi. Not sure what the end board they're going for is here. This locks them into Tenyi monsters, so they're just going to end with the Vishuda and the Monk of Tenyi on field. So the Vishuda threatens if we destroy it and we can't get lethal this turn, it's probably going to be able to return something to hand. Not too worried about the Monk of Tenyi. They probably aren't running the Tenyis the blue Tenyi that will have an effect if this gets destroyed. So I'm thinking here probably opponent doesn't have too much going on in hand. Should be able to play through it. We got a cross out. Let's make the Cherubini. We got the Psychic Tracker on field to extend a little bit. Now I start feeling hangs here, so I'm a little worried opponent has something. But we'll see, we'll see. Make the Rusty. Gonna resummon the Cherubini onto the field. And opponent has a Nibiru. Nibiru gonna wipe the whole field. So this is a little awkward. Now, in future games, after this happened to me, I made a change to the extra deck. I'll show you after, but basically I put in a Link Spider. Link Spider let us turn this token into an effect monster, let us make DPE through the Verte, but we don't need it right now. Right now I'm just panicking. Opponent got an Ash Blossom. They're going to try and stop us from continuing. We're going to have to stop that, get the cross out, negate the Ash. Unfortunately, I am not playing a copy of Nibiru. If I had a Nibiru, I could have crossed out a Nibiru. So, lesson learned there. Maybe I should be playing a Nibiru, but I'm waiting to buy Nibiru. I think he's coming in a deal. So let's send a Phantom Knight spell to graveyard. That's going to let us resummon our Rusty. Rusty back on the field here. Now we can activate him, send the Phantom Knight Shade, and get the Phantom Knight's spell here. This one, or the Phantom Knight Trap, sorry. This one. Shade Brigandine, you can activate it if you have no traps in the graveyard, and it basically just summons itself and becomes a monster. Another great reason to run Link Spider, this is not an effect monster, this is a normal monster, so you cannot use it to make Verte. So we're forced here to go into Artifact Dagda. We could have done more extensions from graveyard, but there wasn't anything I could have made because these were both non-effect monsters. So if Dagda gets popped, well, the idea was that they would be worried about the Dagda making them blocked out of the extra deck, but unfortunately they just had a Kaiju, so our Dagda's gone. They're going to ram us here. Go to the end phase. We're all we're left with is a Kaiju, but you'll see we got a lot of stuff going on in the graveyard. Let's reinforcement the army, get ourselves Phantom Knight, Torrent Scales. Going to activate, send a Phantom Knight to the graveyard. And now we can start activating. Get a Fog Blade. The other Phantom Knight, Torrent Scales, is going to activate and graveyard special summon itself. Now we can make Verte. Verte going to activate. Give us a DPE. Hopefully DPE can hold on for us. Gonna set this Kaiju to defense mode. Now I'm really worried that he has more Tenyi spirits, because as soon as he has a Tenyi Spirit, he's going to start being able to activate Vishuda. He's going to be able to start wombo comboing. So I just want to preserve my resources. I want to be careful here. And I knew I couldn't get lethal, so that was why I didn't pop and start attacking. Opponent going to go to battle. So he's done his battle phase now. We still got our DPE. Monster Reborn. Opponent getting the Ecclesia back. Ecclesia going to activate. Luckily we got this Fog Blade here, so Fog Blade can negate the Mo Yi. And his last card in hand is Sacred Summit. And Sacred Summit, all it does is special summon Swordsouls from the graveyard, and he doesn't have any. No Swordsoul in graveyard, so that's not going to do anything, so he's done. We get our DPE back. Draw a Night's Wing here. Let's set that. Draw 2 with our secret mode Pot of Greed. And now we can link 4 into access code. Now we're going to save the access code activation. we're going to use DPE's effect, pop the Fog Blade, pop the Moyi. We were not actually able to attack while he is equipped with Moyi, so, or with the Fog Blade. Fog Blade, if it's equipped to a monster, you can't attack it. So you can use Fog Blade to protect your own monsters too. Very interesting card. Second Moyi, revealing the Sacred Summit. Let's Call by the Grave. Shut down that Moyi. And opponent is going to see the writing on the wall here. They have been outplayed. Swordsoul is done. Going to battle. Ramming himself into the access code. Alright. What game? So after this game, I made a couple changes to the extra deck. I'll show you the full deck list right now. Alright, so here is Spooky Night, boys. Now we got lots of level 3 monsters going on. We got the Graph and Burning Abyss package in here. This is something you don't want to draw, but you need it to make the deck combo consistently. We got more Phantom Knights. We got some Ash Blossoms. We got some Psychic Wielder, Psychic Trackers. That's just good level 3 extension because we can use E-Telly. And we got more Phantom Knights. We got Destiny Hero package. We got the Artifact Scythe to lock our opponent out of special summoning from the extra deck. And more interaction pieces here. One rank up magic. There's another Phantom Knights spell that special summons from the graveyard. That one might be better than this one, but not sure. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Got the Phantom Knights Shade Brigadier, and this is just an extender. It lets you special summon an additional monster. I don't see all the decks playing Phantom Knights run this card. I'm not sure why. It seems really good. Got one Imperm, two Fog Blades. In the extra deck, we got the DPE. We got Downerd Zeus, which I have never ended up using, but I feel like one day it's going to be super useful. So I'll keep it in for now. Got Dark Rebellion XYZ. Got Raiders Knight. Got the Ark Rebellion. Cherubini. And this is the change here. Link Spider was added into the extra deck. And a copy of Underworld Goddess just to remove mysterious monsters that are hard to deal with. So that is the deck. Alright, let's go on to another game. Alright. Back playing Phantom Knights. Opponent got a Fusion Destiny. Usually this means they don't have a lot going on in hand. Maybe they just want to set some back row. DP very strong on his own. We're going to have to play through this. Let's activate. I was super worried that he would pop this, but he let it activate, so that's real good news for us. He's going to Ash. Ash Blossom going to negate our effect to search to the graveyard. Now let's special summon both our monsters. Make the Break Sword. Break Sword effect going to let us pop the DPE. Get him off the field. Opponent knows what he's doing and is going to pop our Psychic Wielder. Maybe we should have kept him in hand. Break Sword, when he's destroyed, special summons from the graveyard. DP is going to come back next turn. He's going to special summon two Phantom Knight monsters from the graveyard, so kind of replaces himself. Makes him level 4. So let's special summon, make the Raiders Knight, activate Raiders Knight effect. Gonna rank up into the Ark Rebellion. Ark Rebellion cannot be destroyed by card effects. Let's get attacking here with the Fog Blade. Opponent sees the writing on the wall. Their DP cannot get through the Ark Rebellion, so they are done. Alright, Ark Rebellion, pretty sweet card. Okay, let's go on to the next game. Alright, opponent going first here. They are playing Cyberse, Ignistar, so we're gonna start Maxian here. They can either let us draw a billion cards, or they can end their turn. Opponent adding to hand, setting a card, ending their turn. So they affected that spell they activated. I meet you. Let's search for a Cyberse card, but if they don't summon the card they reveal in the extra deck, it has a cost. You have to reveal a monster in the extra deck. You know, if you don't summon that monster you revealed, you have to take 2,300 damage. So they stopped. They took the damage. Let's summon Phantom Knight, get our Kagemusha Knight, get our Psychic Wielder. Cherubini gonna summon itself. Send the Graph to the graveyard. Now we can special summon Sir. Now a little awkward is that the Sur in hand, you can only use one of its effects per turn. So if you use the effect to summon itself, then you can't use the effect to special summon from the graveyard when it leaves the field. So a little awkward to draw it. Opponent has a droplet. They're going to negate our Phantom Knight. So we are not going to get our search effects, but we got this in the hand. We are going to activate, and now showing you the value Link Spider, turn that normal monster into an effect monster, so we can make Verte, activate, pay 2,000 life points, make the DPE, and now we got a way to interact with our opponent. Let's go to battle here. Opponent's got some wackiness. Denmari Ignistar negates the attack, but we're just gonna plow through here. We got, well, we're gonna get Ash Blossom, so that's alright. That is alright. Opponent gonna stop us from adding a Fogblade to hand. So let's pass the opponent here, see what they can do. They're gonna normal summon Doiton, and we're just gonna pop that. They've used their normal summon, and opponent is done. Cannot play through the DPE. Alright, so there you go. That's Phantom Knights. Seeing a lot of interaction, a lot of ways to recur themselves. So super fun deck. Still enjoying it. Let me know down in the comments what you think of it. And if you want to see me keep playing Phantom Knights, hope you have a good night. Bye.